Have you ever felt like you have all the potential in the world, but something is holding you back? This is the story of Ryan, a boy who learned that talent is nothing without discipline. In a quiet little town, there lived a boy named Ryan. Everyone knew him as bright, sharp, and full of potential. He dreamed of becoming a doctor one day, a dream that filled him with excitement and hope. Everything seemed perfect, except for one thing. Ryan couldn't control his own mind. Every time he tried to study, his thoughts would drift away, sometimes to his phone, sometimes to social media, and other times into endless daydreams. He always told himself, "There's plenty of time, I'll study later." But later never really came. His parents and teachers kept reminding him, "Ryan, you must focus if you want to reach your goals." But Ryan believed his intelligence was enough, that being smart alone would guarantee success. One day, the results for the school scholarship exam were announced. Ryan had secretly hoped to win it. It would bring him one step closer to his dream. But when he saw the list, his name wasn't there. He had failed. His friends, the ones who studied consistently, had all scored brilliantly. The same teachers who once admired him now looked at him with disappointment. That evening, Ryan sat quietly in his room. He wasn't sad because he wasn't smart. He knew he was sad because he had finally realized he had wasted his time. That night, one thought echoed in his mind. Being smart isn't enough. Without discipline, talent means nothing. He made a promise to himself he would change. Ryan started looking for someone who could help him build self-discipline, not just teach lessons. That's when he met Coach Miller, a respected physical education teacher. Coach Miller wasn't just about sports. He trained students to build focus, consistency, and control over their minds. People said that even the most distracted students became disciplined under his guidance. Ryan went to him and said, "Coach, I can't focus. Whenever I try to study, my mind jumps from one thing to another. How do I stop this?" Coach Miller smiled. "Controlling your mind isn't easy, Ryan. Come with me, I'll show you something." He took Ryan to the school field and brought out a toy bow and arrow. He placed a target board at a distance and said, "If you can hit the center, I'll know how focused you really are." Ryan aimed and released the arrow. It flew but missed completely. Coach Miller asked, "What did you look at when you shot?" Ryan replied, "The trees, the grass, the target, everything around me." The coach smiled knowingly. "That's exactly your problem. You're seeing everything except your goal. A good archer only sees the target, nothing else." "Ryan, your mind is like that too, filled with distractions. Your phone, YouTube, social media. If you want to win in life, you must learn to focus only on your goal." Ryan nodded, deeply understanding the message. But he asked, "Coach, how do I begin? How can I build discipline?" Coach Miller said, "Follow these 4 simple rules, and your mind will become your greatest strength. First, control your thoughts. Whenever your mind wanders, gently remind yourself, 'This is my study time,' and bring your attention back to your work. Second, create a routine. Fix your daily schedule, when to study, when to rest, and when to relax. Over time, your brain will learn to follow this pattern without resistance. Third, eliminate distractions. Turn off your phone. Avoid TV or useless apps while you're studying. They are thieves of your focus. Protect your time like it's your most valuable possession. And fourth, practice every single day. Discipline doesn't come overnight. It's like a muscle. It grows stronger with small, consistent habits repeated daily." Ryan listened carefully and promised to follow each rule. The next day, he made a strict study plan. He put his phone in another room. Every time his mind started to wander, he would whisper to himself, "My goal is to become a doctor." At first, it was incredibly hard. The urge to check his phone or just daydream was strong. But slowly, with each passing day, his focus improved. He found he could study for longer and longer periods with full, deep attention. Months later, he took another important exam. This time, he didn't just pass, he topped the class. When he stood on the stage a year later, receiving a scholarship medal, he remembered Coach Miller's powerful words, "The mind is like a wild horse. If you don't control it, it will drag you anywhere it wants. But if you train, it will carry you straight to your dreams." From that day on, Ryan lived by one golden rule: train your mind with discipline and success will follow. This story reminds us that potential is just the starting point. It's the daily habits, the focus, and the discipline that turn dreams into reality. What's one distraction you can eliminate today to get closer to your goal? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more content to help you unlock your best self. See you in the next video.